Keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On third down, Carson. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
He was brought down.
They needed a yard. They got it. First down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. On first down, it's Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down, Seahawks.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
On first down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Will Dissly, the intended receiver. Third down here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Slam.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Seattle Seahawks.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it second and goal.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. All day.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 7-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Here's Wilson operating from the gun, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Clinton Dunbar with a pick, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
4-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll buy some time right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown Seattle.
DK Metcalf, 82 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over 1st.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, You can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
A gain of 2.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Seahawks 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Wilson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Wilson steps away to his left. That's going to be caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the line. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
accelerating, and off he goes. 30. 10.
Oh, my goodness.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Brings up 2nd.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try to run with Carson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this this one in. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rolling to his left. And he's got Lockett. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
6-yard line.
And this is caught at the 8. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
14,
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Check 4, check 4.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Check 31, check 31.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
7. Seahawks 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
First and 10 at the
from the gun. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing